Elon Musk has done it again. At a time when global powers are scrambling to dominate the skies, Musk has unveiled a game-changing weapon that could tilt the scales of military power forever: an anti-gravity fighter jet. This isn't just an aircraft, it's a technological marvel that's left the world in shock. While nations rush to enhance their defense arsenals, Musk has quietly unleashed a fighter jet that defies the laws of physics and offers an unparalleled strategic advantage. The impact of this anti-gravity fighter jet on the aviation world is seismic. It obliterates everything we thought we knew about air warfare. With its ability to operate without the restrictions of gravity, this aircraft can perform maneuvers that current fighter jets can only dream of. With rumored speeds far beyond Mach 5 and next-gen stealth technology, this fighter jet is practically invisible to enemy defenses. Armed with cutting-edge weaponry, including directed energy systems, it's designed to neutralize targets with pinpoint accuracy. This isn't just a revolution in aviation, it's a game-changer for modern warfare, and it's only a matter of time before the world catches up with Musk's latest breakthrough. SpaceX Starship's shocking breakthrough. SpaceX's Starship rocket has just taken a giant leap towards the future of space travel, but not without its share of dramatic setbacks. In its third test flight, the colossal two-part rocket blasted off from Texas, successfully executing most of its objectives, with its top section aiming for a re-entry over the Indian Ocean. Yet, in a heart-stopping moment, radio contact was lost just before the critical splashdown. But despite this setback, SpaceX claimed victory, calling the mission a remarkable achievement. Elon Musk, ever the visionary, couldn't hide his excitement. After all, this wasn't the first time Starship faced disaster. Previous test flights in April and November ended in spectacular explosions shortly after liftoff. But this time, Musk and his team had something to celebrate. From the moment the 120-meter-tall rocket ignited, its 33 engines roared to life, lifting it into the skies with an awe-inspiring burst of power. Every phase of the ascent was executed flawlessly, from liftoff to booster separation at precisely 2 minutes and 44 seconds into the flight. The top half, called the ship, continued its ambitious journey across the Atlantic, passing over southern Africa. Stunning images of Earth from over 100 miles above were captured by onboard cameras, leaving viewers mesmerized. Yet, the real challenge lay ahead: re-entry. As the ship prepared for its descent, it was surrounded by blazing hot gases, creating a breathtaking scene right before all communication was cut off. But while the visuals were stunning, not everything went according to plan. The booster, after separating from the ship, was supposed to make a controlled landing near the Texas coast. Instead, it came in too fast and was lost before reaching the water. Meanwhile, the ship's engine, crucial for re-entry, failed to restart, for reasons still unknown. While these technical hiccups are being investigated, there's no denying that SpaceX is pushing the boundaries of what's possible in rocketry. Engineers remain optimistic, with Elon Musk promising up to 6 more test flights this year, determined to refine the world's most powerful rocket. Starship is unlike anything we've seen before, surpassing even the rockets that took astronauts to the moon in the 60s and 70s. Its booster's 33 engines produce a staggering 74 meganewtons of thrust, making it the most powerful rocket ever built. If SpaceX can perfect it, Starship will be a game-changer for space travel. This fully reusable behemoth could drastically lower the cost of space missions by quickly refueling and launching again, similar to how airplanes are turned around. Its capacity to carry over 100 tons into orbit in a single trip would open up unprecedented possibilities. For Elon Musk, Starship's success is vital for his Starlink project, which aims to create a global network of broadband internet satellites. There are already over 5,000 Starlink satellites in orbit, and Starship will soon be able to launch even more. During this test flight, they successfully tested the opening and closing of the door that will eventually release future Starlink satellites. But Musk's ambitions don't stop there. Starship is also the key to his ultimate dream, sending humans and supplies to Mars to establish a colony on the Red Planet. NASA, too, has a vested interest in Starship's success. The U.S. Space Agency was watching closely during this test flight, as Starship plays a crucial role in its Artemis program. This initiative aims to return astronauts to the Moon by the end of the decade, with a specially designed version of Starship serving as the lunar lander. Before NASA entrusts its astronauts to SpaceX's spacecraft, though, it needs to be proven safe and reliable, a goal they hope to achieve by late 2026. The Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, which oversees commercial spaceflight, has announced that it will investigate the mission due to the way both the booster and ship ended their flights. While this may sound alarming, it's standard practice, and SpaceX will lead the investigation to analyze the flight's successes and shortcomings. The road to mastering Starship is far from smooth, but with Musk at the helm, pushing the envelope has always been the norm. SpaceX's first step. Falcon 1 wasn't just a rocket. It was a declaration of war against the old guard of space travel. This was the moment when Elon Musk dared to challenge NASA and the global aerospace industry. And guess what? It worked. The Falcon 1 not only reached orbit, but it paved the way for SpaceX to become the dominant force in space exploration, turning a once impossible dream into reality. The Falcon 1's success as the first privately funded liquid-fueled rocket to reach orbit was a game-changer. SpaceX wasn't just building a rocket. They were dismantling the traditional bloated model of space travel. By focusing on lowering launch costs, improving reliability, and streamlining the process, SpaceX positioned itself as a disruptor. The Falcon 1 served as a proving ground for the ambitious designs and concepts that would lead to the larger, more powerful Falcon 9, setting the stage for future innovation. SpaceX's design philosophy was simple: keep it small, keep it efficient. Falcon 1 was designed to carry around 450 kilograms to orbit, avoiding the financial pitfalls of larger, more complex rockets. The first stage was built from a durable aluminum alloy and powered by a single Merlin engine, which evolved with later versions. Featuring a parachute system for safe recovery, the rocket was not only cost-effective, but also reusable, a concept that would later define SpaceX's success. The second stage, designed for extreme cold, was powered by a Kestrel engine with a pressurization system to regulate propellant flow. Generating 7,000 pounds of thrust in space, the Kestrel was optimized for efficiency, pushing the limits of what small rockets could achieve. Early on, SpaceX priced the Falcon 1 competitively at $5.9 million in 2005. By 2009, the price had risen to $7 million, yet it remained a bargain compared to traditional launch costs. Though Falcon 1's payload capacity was initially set for 600 kilograms, rising costs reduced it to 420 kilograms. The final model, capable of carrying 1,000 kilograms, was retired after just 5 launches in 2009. Despite its early retirement, the Falcon 1 laid a solid foundation for SpaceX's later triumphs, notably the Falcon 9. Every lesson learned from Falcon 1's design and testing became critical in shaping the future of commercial spaceflight. Fast forward to the Falcon 9, a medium-lift rocket that would become SpaceX's workhorse. Its first launch on June 4, 2010, marked the beginning of a new era. By 2020, it became the first commercial rocket to send humans into orbit. With 364 successful launches to date, Falcon 9 has not only shattered records, but has built an impressive safety record with only a handful of failures. What truly sets the Falcon 9 apart is its reusability, most notably the vertical landing of its first stage booster, a feat first achieved in December 2015. Since then, SpaceX has landed boosters 326 times, some completing up to 23 missions. Powered by Merlin engines running on supercold liquid oxygen and rocket-grade kerosene, Falcon 9 rockets have delivered heavy payloads like the Intelsat 35EE and set records like launching 143 satellites in a single mission. Falcon 9's versatility extends beyond cargo missions. It's certified to carry NASA astronauts to the International Space Station and approved for critical national security missions. SpaceX's continuous innovation led to multiple versions of Falcon 9, with the Block 5 variant introduced in 2018, marking the pinnacle of reliability and efficiency in the company's rocket lineup. Every part of the Falcon 9 is engineered with precision, from the powerful Merlin engines to the advanced flight computers. The rocket's booster stage, equipped with 9 engines in an octaweb configuration, can continue its mission even if 2 engines fail. With reusable components like titanium grid fins, which can withstand extreme re-entry temperatures, SpaceX has redefined what's possible in space travel. The Falcon 9 isn't just a rocket. It's a testament to the future of space exploration, built on the lessons of the Falcon 1. Elon Musk's UFO-like X1. While the world was busy watching rockets soar, Musk quietly developed the X1, a hypersonic UFO-like craft that's left the US government both intrigued and alarmed. This isn't just another SpaceX innovation. It's a vehicle capable of outpacing anything in the skies and dodging radar detection as if it were never there. If you thought fighter jets were the pinnacle of air dominance, the X1 is here to prove you wrong. The X1 is no ordinary aircraft. Built by Musk and his team at SpaceX, this machine is capable of reaching mind-boggling speeds of 4,600 miles per hour. Yes, you read that right, hypersonic. And the kicker? It's insanely fuel efficient, flying at those speeds while using 30% less fuel than any other craft of its kind. But that's just the beginning. This isn't merely about speed. The X1 is cloaked in cutting-edge camouflage technology that allows it to blend into the sky like a cloud. Even the Pentagon, initially confused by this vehicle, mistook it for a UFO and scrambled fighter jets after it. What makes the X1 even more controversial is the secrecy surrounding it. Even Hamas militants were confused by its existence, mistaking it for something otherworldly. But the truth is, the X1's compact space shuttle engine is a technological marvel that's evolved from SpaceX's Hawk hypersonic missile, a weapon that can bypass modern missile defense systems with ease. Now that same engine powers this UFO-like craft, and it's changing the rules of modern warfare. Equipped with a microwave technology that can melt enemy aircraft or disrupt their electronics, the X1 is not just fast, it's lethal. But this microwave system isn't just for taking out enemy aircraft. In a bizarre twist, when turned down, it can target individuals, causing unbearable pain and forcing them to flee, abandoning their equipment to be captured. Musk's vision of the X1 as a strategic weapon has led to tension with the Pentagon, which is far more cautious about how such advanced technology should be used. The disagreement between Musk and the military adds an element of intrigue to the story, raising questions about the role of cutting-edge tech in global conflicts. Despite this internal debate, the X1 continues to astonish experts. Capable of flying at an altitude of 105 feet, far higher than even the SR-71 Blackbird, the X1 combines invisibility, speed, and altitude to dominate both space travel and air defense. But don't be fooled, this aircraft isn't invincible. Supersonic missiles are still its greatest threat, and only the most advanced jets, like the F-35 Lightning II and F-22 Raptor, stand a chance of bringing it down. However, those odds don't look good. The F-35, for example, maxes out at just 1,200 miles per hour. By the time it even gets close, the X1 could complete its mission, destroy its target, and return to base, all without needing to refuel. While the F-35 and F-22 are armed with powerful weapons like the AM-120 hypersonic missile, these missiles can only maintain their speed for short bursts, making any engagement with the X1 a fast and brutal encounter. What really sets the X1 apart isn't just its speed or stealth, but its unique weaponry. The microwave system emits electromagnetic waves similar to a laser, but covers a broader area. When fully powered, it can melt enemy aircraft or, more commonly, disable their electronics, rendering fighter jets into nothing more than glorified scrap metal. This kind of advanced technology is part of what the Air Force calls the high-low mix, combining cutting-edge equipment with traditional strategies to dominate in the air. But even with all this futuristic technology, one thing remains true: skilled pilots are still crucial. Advanced as the X1 may be, it requires an expert operator to truly unlock its potential. Fighter jets are still controlled by highly trained pilots capable of outmaneuvering any automated system. This balance between human expertise and technological advancements makes aerial combat more exciting and unpredictable than ever. The X1 has redefined what's possible in modern air combat. While the legendary SR-71 Blackbird once held the title of the fastest and highest flying aircraft, it's now been overshadowed by Musk's hypersonic marvel. With radar evading capabilities and an altitude few can match, the X1 is nearly untouchable. The only real threat to this extraordinary machine? A jet fast enough and equipped with a supersonic missile that can get close enough to launch an attack. But even then, catching the X1 might be the toughest challenge any fighter pilot could face. Secret 6th generation fighter jet. While everyone's distracted by Starlink and space travel, an entirely different revolution is unfolding right here on Earth. Boeing's mysterious F/A-XX fighter jet program is quietly pushing the boundaries of military aviation, and it's about to make today's fighter jets look like relics. By December 2022, Starlink, Musk's satellite internet project, had over 1 million subscribers, offering affordable internet to remote areas around the globe. And though some astronomers complain about light pollution, it's undeniable that Musk's ambitions extend far beyond rockets. During the COVID-19 pandemic, SpaceX even assisted public health efforts, proving that the company's impact isn't just in the stars, it's here on Earth too. Now, while Elon Musk continues to push boundaries in humanitarian efforts and space exploration, the United States military is preparing for its next big leap in air superiority. Enter the F/A-XX program. Back in July 2009, Boeing made waves by revealing its 6th-generation fighter concept under this program. The initial design showcased a sleek, stealthy, twin-engine, tailless jet equipped with a tandem 2-seat cockpit. With its advanced design, the F/A-XX is versatile enough to be piloted by humans or operated autonomously, depending on the mission's requirements. This makes it a true powerhouse for the next era of air warfare. But Boeing wasn't the only player in the game. The Northrop Grumman X-47B, already famous for its success in the UK's UCAV program, was also proposed as a candidate for the F/A-XX. As competition heated up, Boeing updated its concept in 2013, continuing with the tailless twin-engine approach, but with even greater emphasis on stealth. This new version featured canards, small wings that improve maneuverability, but typically hurt radar stealth. However, Boeing was so confident in their stealth technology that they included these canards to give the F/A-XX superior agility without compromising its invisibility on radar. One key innovation in the F/A-XX is its diverterless supersonic inlets, which are similar to those found on the F-35. These inlets allow the jet to maintain its stealth while operating at supersonic speeds, an essential feature for evading radar detection. Interestingly, the manned version of the F/A-XX sacrifices rearward visibility, relying entirely on advanced sensors to detect and track threats. This trade-off reflects the jet's cutting-edge tech focus, where human pilots are becoming less reliant on traditional visibility and more on advanced avionics. The F/A-XX isn't just about replacing old aircraft, it's about revolutionizing the Navy's air dominance strategy. In 2011, the Department of Defense made a bold move by planning to phase out the aging F/A-18C/D Hornets, with a goal of replacing them with a fleet of 220 F-35S. But the Navy wasn't satisfied with just buying more F-35S. A 2011 analysis suggested three possible paths forward: purchase more F-35Cs, develop a brand new platform, or pursue a mix of both options to ensure next-generation air dominance. That's where the F/A-XX came into the picture. By 2014, the Navy's plans to replace its fleet of Super Hornets were taking shape. An analysis of alternatives, AOA, began in 2015, laying the groundwork for the F/A-XX development. This wasn't just about building a single aircraft. It was about creating a new family of systems approach, incorporating the latest advancements in mission systems, avionics, and next-generation weaponry. By the time 2019 rolled around, the program was in full swing, with Ram Scott, Director of Air Warfare, announcing that the AOA would be completed by spring. The F/A-XX program may still be shrouded in secrecy, but one thing is clear. This aircraft is part of one of the Department of Defense's largest research and development projects, classified under the Special Access Program known as Link Plumeria. While much of the F/A-XX remains under wraps, this high-stakes, cutting-edge initiative has captured the attention of military strategists worldwide. And as the concept development phase continues through fiscal year 2024, we're getting closer to seeing this next-generation fighter take flight. As we await the public unveiling of the F/A-XX, it's clear that Boeing's sixth-generation fighter has the potential to rewrite the rules of aerial combat. If you're intrigued by this futuristic war machine, stay tuned for more updates on this classified project. And while you're still here, click on the link appearing on your screen to check out another of our videos. See you there.